All right, so we're still here in section 5.2 looking at the mean and variance, random variables, discrete random variables. Okay, so we got a nifty little problem here. This is a neat problem, I think. I think it's fun. What's it say? Let's say you got 5,000 lottery tickets being sold at $5 a piece. And suppose you got these different prizes. You got 20 $100 prizes. You got 10 $200 prizes. You got 5 $500 prizes. You got 2 $1,000 prizes. And then you got the big prize, the grand prize, one $5,000 prize. Let's say X is the random variable that represents the amount of money we gain when we buy one ticket. So our instructions here are to construct a probability distribution for X in the form of a table. All right, let's do this. So X, we're going to write down what X is. X is the amount of money that we gain, right? Capital X, when we buy a ticket. And if I'm forming a table here, I'm going to call one side X and one side P of X. Now let's think about the different prizes that we can win here. What could you win? $100, right? What else could you win? $200. What else could you win? $500 if you were buying a ticket. What else could you win? $1,000. Or the grand prize, $5,000. Okay, so we got to think about the gain. What does it mean to gain? It means you take the total amount of money that you win, right, minus how much you spent on the ticket. So we spent $5 on every ticket. Keep that in mind. So I buy a ticket. Let's say I win $100. Well, I spent $5 on my ticket. So in reality, if I take 100 minus 5, I'm gaining 95, right? So I got $95 gain. What if I win $200? What do I gain? I gain 195, right? What about $500? How much do I gain? We'll subtract $5 for the ticket, and we're talking about $495. What else? Well, if I won $1,000, my gain would be $995. And if I won $5,000, my gain would be $4,995. Now I'm actually saying there's actually one more prize I could win here. I could actually win a $0 prize. Let's put a $0 prize down there. What does that mean if I won a $0 prize? That means I've actually lost, right? We're going to have a lot of people that lose here. Yeah, we're going to have a few winners out there, but we're going to have a lot of losers. So a lot of people winning nothing. So if I win $0, that means I've actually gained -5, right? -5. I've lost $5, right? If I don't win a prize, if I win $0, if I don't win a prize, I've lost $5, right? I spent $5 on the ticket. So my gain is -5 there. Okay, so how do we actually figure out the probabilities, the P of X's? Well, notice that there are a total of 500 tickets that are sold. So everything's going to be out of 5,000. Right, there are a total of 5,000 people that played this game. So there are 20 $100 prizes. So that's a 20 in 5,000 chance that I'm going to win $100. As for the $200 prizes, there are 10 people, right? So I got a 10 in 5,000 chance of winning that $200 prize, those $200 prizes. For $500 prizes, there are 5 winners. So I have a 5 in 5,000 chance of being a $500 winner. As far as $1,000 prizes, there are 2 winners. It's going to be a 2 in 5,000 chance of winning $1,000. And as for the grand prize, the $5,000 prize, only 1 winner, so I have a 1 in 5,000 chance. Now, how about the losers? The losers. We have to figure out how many losers there are. So let's focus on the winners first, the total number of winners. There are what? 20 $100 prize winners, 10 $200 prize winners, 5 $500 winners, 2 $1,000 winners, and 1 $5,000 winner. How many is that in total? 38, right? 38 winners. So how do I find my losers? I take the total number of players, 5,000, subtract the number of winners, 38, and that tells me my number of losers. Let's see what happens when you plug that in a calculator. What is that? 4,962. That's how many losers. So you got a 4,962 and 5,000 chance of losing, winning nothing, of being down $5. Okay, so there's my probability distribution constructed in red. Erasing that work there. We're going to do part B now. That was part A. So let's say you purchase a ticket, a $5 ticket. How much money can you expect to gain? Anytime you hear this word expected, ooh, why did that go away? Expected value. So we're talking about money gain, right? X is money gain. So what's the expected value of X? Well, that's the mean, right? The mean, remember that symbol, mu. You take the x's times the p of x's, the values times the probabilities, and you add those up. So I'm going to construct a column over here on the right. I'm going to call it my x times p of x column. So what we're going to do, we're going to take each x value and multiply it by p of x. So we're going to take here 95 times 20. What's 95 times 20? I have it written down on a piece of paper. I did this already. 95 times 20 is 1,900. And then you keep that denominator of 5,000. Okay, then we're going to do 195 times 10. That's going to be 1,950. Out of the denominator was 5,000. Okay, then we're going to take 495 right here times 5. 495 times 5 is going to be 2,475. That's out of 5,000. I take 995 times 2. 995 times 2 is 1990. I remember 1990. I was around then. How old was I? I was a kid. I was a kid then. I was 8 years old, 7, 8 years old, 1990. Let's see, 4,995 times 1 is 4,995. And then on the bottom you got 5,000. All right, then we got negative 5. There's going to be a big number times 4,962. Scratchy, scratchy. It's going to be negative 24,810, and that's all over 5,000, the denominator. So what we got to do, we got to add all this up, right? We got to add all this up. So I'm going to take the common denominator, 5,000 here. I'm going to take my top numbers. My numerator is 1,900 plus 1,950 plus 2,475 plus 1,990 plus 4,995 And then plus, or you can say minus, plus a negative, right? Plus a negative is a minus, so you can say minus 24, 810. So I'm going to add all those numbers up. Let me get my calculator here. Oh. Okay, I'm adding up 1900 plus 1950 plus 2475 plus 1990 plus 4995 plus 24810, and I get, hold up, that is equal to, the top is equal to negative 1150. No, negative 11500, my bad. And that's all over 5,000. Okay, so when you divide that out, you get negative 2.3. There's your answer. So you expect to gain minus $2.30. That's how much you should expect to gain. So on average, the average person who's playing this game, you got 5,000 people, but the average person playing this game is going to lose $2,000.30, right? They're gaining negative money. So you could also say expect to lose. You either expect to gain a negative amount or expect to lose $2.30. It's another way of saying it, right? Gaining negative money is the same as losing positive money. All right, so that's it. Either way that you could say that. Expect to gain minus 230 or expect to lose 230. You could say it either way. Perfect. All right, so that's it for this video. And